morning and welcome back to Take It Slow Homestead. I'm Carol and today I'm going to be picking some wolfberries. Another name for them is goji berries. And I have a bush right here that has some on it and I need to get them picked before they freeze. Our first average frost actually is September 20th, which was yesterday. And it didn't freeze, but it is getting a little cooler. So I'm going to get these wolfberries picked today. I need to give you a close-up of them. There's quite a few left that the birds didn't get, so I'm glad about that. Here they are. There's more back in here. See that? They're ready to pick. They've been ready for a while. I'll show you the bush. It's getting pretty big. Wolfberries are an invasive plant. See all these shoots right there? That's wolfberry, wolfberry. Even those tiny leaves right there, that's a shoot. Right here, this one has some berries on it. Out here, in this area, they spread. So you have to be careful where you plant them. There's some nice berries there. There. Now I'm going to show you where else it has spread to. Right there. Right there. Here we are on the other side of the bush. They've come out to here. Here. Behind the weatherman. Let me show you where else. Take a peek at the ladies. Good morning. And gentlemen. Oh, what do we have here? Yep, wolfberry in the chicken coop. Let's go over here. There's one right there that has come through the wall. Over there, a couple of branches. Oh, wolfberry. So, oh, look at this. Hey, Kit. Come here. Come here. This is Kit. Hey, can you look at the camera? Can you look? This is Kit. His mother brought her babies to the chicken coop one day and left them in here. This one survived. So, he's a cutie. Here's his little house. There you go. There you go. There, see? There you are. Your motor's running. You got a fat tummy. Okay. Be good. Be safe. Be well. Stay there. Okay, let's pick a few of these wolfberries now. This is what they look like. They're supposed to be super high in antioxidants. So that's good. But you have to remember that if you plant one, know that it's going to spread. It would be good to plant it in a container, but a big container. Maybe that way you can control the growth of it. I have a wolfberry story. I have another wolfberry plant that is well, let me tell you, some of these I'm just throwing on the ground because they have a problem with them. You know, there's a mark on it or something. So if you see me throwing some on the ground occasionally, it's because I don't want any blemishes on them. Anyway, I have a wolfberry story. I have another plant, or had another plant, over in another area. I can show that plant to you in a little bit. And it spread quite a bit. And one day I was out there in that area and I looked up and there was a plant growing out of the top of my volleyball standard, one of the volleyball standards. And I thought, what the heck? That is really weird. Well, it was a wolfberry shoot that had gone under the ground and found some light that was coming down through the center of that volleyball standard. And it followed that light, the sunlight, all the way up the pipe of the volleyball standard and came out the top and was hanging over the top. So let me tell you one more time, they are invasive. They will spread, they'll get in your way, but you just have to weigh the pros and cons. If you want the wolfberries, which are super high in antioxidants, then you need to figure out a way to grow them and keep them under control. So good luck with that. This one is getting out of control because it's growing in a lot of different places. But anyway, so I'm gonna keep picking these berries. What I do with them when I preserve them is put them in a pot, put in enough water just to cover them, boil them till they're soft and getting kind of gushy, and then sometimes I've put stuff like this in the blender just for a couple of seconds. There's seeds in these, but the blender doesn't grind up the seeds. It just separates them. Anyway, so I either put them in the blender or I just mash them with like a potato masher or something. And then I strain them so that I don't get the seeds, I just get the juice. And then I put them in quart mayonnaise jars, those plastic ones, how mayonnaise and salad dressing come these days, in those plastic quart jars. And I fill it up to almost, well, about an inch down, because when it's in the freezer it's going to expand a little bit. So I just put them in the jar about an inch down from the top, put the lid on, label it, and put it in the freezer. So it's concentrated. I forgot to tell you that I also add sugar to it till it tastes good to me. And because it is concentrated, when I use it, I will mix it in with other juices like the powdered orange juice or other juices that you have. I just like to mix my juices. Okay, I'm gonna keep picking. This is where we had a wolfberry bush a while back, but we got rid of it. At least we thought we were going to get rid of it. There's a start. There's a whole bunch of starts back there. So, our volleyball standards used to be just over this lattice fence right there. That's where they were. We've moved the volleyball standards to this area right here temporarily, but this is what happened. If I can do this. Okay, it's a pipe and a tire with cement. And back here, among the dirt, you can see there's a hole right there, okay? So what happened was that the wolfberry bush, let's see if I can put this back, it saw the light coming down through that pipe, and it went in that hole, and it climbed that far. I don't know how many feet they are, probably 10, I would say 10 feet, and came hanging out the top of one of those volleyball standards. So I'm just stressing this so you know that they're invasive. So if you're going to get a wolfberry plant, or more than one, I suggest that you weigh the pros and cons. They're invasive, but they're good for you. So you need to figure out, like I said before, how you are going to control these plants. This is what I ended up with. So that will make some good juice. And guess what? It's raining. Yay. We've got a project going on back here, as you can see. Awesome, awesome and wonderful. We need it, we love it. There's the grocery road garden out there, getting a nice drink.